happened and they charged my account $3,004. I had paid my rent every month. There was no failure to pay. There was also, at this point, a 1979, so $1,979 extra in my rental account, because not only did I have that original $1,500 lockbox file, which they put on file just in case, let's say you fall out of employment, let's say you don't have enough to like pay your rent. They put it in there so that you would be okay and you won't have to go back on federal government, like federal assistance, right? They do this on purpose so that you're okay, that they already put the help for you. And then on top of that, I made sure I paid the rent and then also the extra $25 into the account. So I paid that $1,500 something up to $1,979. And then they had charged my account $3,004. I went to them and told them, you guys wrongfully charged me. My credit account now is saying that I'm negative 1175 or something like that. Like, you guys took $3,004 from me. You have to put it back. The guy in the office told me, well, we want you to go to HRA, fill out for a one-shot deal, have them pay it, and then we'll put the money back in your account. I told him no, because that's fraud. I'm not about to go participate in fraud. You have to put my money back. I don't owe you any money. So they never did it. When I made a big problem about it, they went up on my rent $190 and tried to back charge me all the way from when I moved in $190 from each month. Right? That's completely, you can't do that. I've never been delinquent on a payment and I had almost $2,000 in that account. Why would that be okay? So he did a retaliatory rent charge against me and then never rescheduled for a recertification. So when I got him all of the information that showed I never received Social Security, I have zero income, and I don't receive public assistance, he then refused to do the recertification. I wrote letter after letter after letter after letter, refused to do it. What the apartment complex did instead was put in a rent demand and then threatened to get me evicted. They sent me a rent demand form that said if I don't pay them, which is so crazy because the rent statements I had said that I owed them back up to $3,000 something, and then they sent me a rent demand form for $1,600. And said if I don't pay it by October 14th, they're gonna go in with the marshal and then put an eviction on my door. I don't owe these people no money at this point. At this point, they took money from me. And they were trying to force me to go defraud the government and to pay the extra, get the government to cover the $3,000. And then after the government pays the $3,000, then they would give me the $2,000 back. I am not about to be a part of any fraud. I have a federal subsidy. Why would I mess that up? People in New York are praying to get help, the help that I have. I refuse to do anything fraudulent. And I made sure that not only did I not utilize the money that they gave me when I moved in here, because I moved in here from a shelter, but I also made sure I paid the account up myself. The guy himself, he told me that he never rescheduled it. So what I did was I started to send letters again. I sent a letter to the Attorney General at this point. I sent a certified letter, and this is the weird thing in the world. This post office is around the corner from my house. You literally walk up to the top of my block. I'm not going to give my location too much like that on YouTube, which I don't think it even matters at this point after what happened this summer. But the location of the post office is very close to me, right? The rental office is 2 blocks away from me as well. So the same post office that delivers my mail delivers their mail. Told me at first they couldn't deliver the mail because they didn't know where Progressive Manage was. That doesn't make any sense. You're the post office that I sent it from is the post office that delivers to them. And then when I kept contacting them, they said that they lost the mail. They couldn't deliver it anymore because the courier lost the mail. So they lost my certified letter, right? Fucked up. And then when I asked and I requested, well, who was the carrier that was responsible for it? They said they had no documentation on who the carrier for the mail was. So I don't know if there's some sort of fraudulent behavior going on between the two of them, but obviously at this point, right? So they messed up. They didn't send a recertified mail. So I had to go to a whole entire different post office on the whole entire different portion of New York and get them to finally send the letter to them, which when I was in the office this past Tuesday, I seen that they finally got that letter, right? And the letter was all fucked up. Like it was all, the letter was all, like the letter looked crazy. Not the letter itself, but the mail envelope itself looked all crazy, right? So